Huge news for those here in Austin. So everybody knows the short-term rental regulations have been pretty stiff here in the Austin area, and it's really hard to do short-term rentals legally. And if you don't do them legally with a license, you face pretty stiff penalties, high fines. All that has changed. So the state of Texas recently won a lawsuit against the city of Austin, claiming that their version of regulating short-term rentals in Austin is essentially unconstitutional. They can't do it. And the reason is they're saying you can't regulate short-term rentals on the basis that it's if you're owner occupied or not. So what Austin was saying was essentially anybody who's owner occupied, you can apply, you can go through the process, probably gonna get a license. If it's a non-owner occupied property, like a rental property, you're out of luck. You're not getting a license. We're not issuing new ones. The ones that are there are grandfathered in, but once the property's sold, that doesn't transfer, it goes away. Now, this is all changed, and it could all be temporary. You know, you gotta imagine the city of Austin's gonna go back and try to put new short-term rental regulations in place. But right now, anybody can get a short-term rental license. It's really easy. We actually just did a full podcast on it with Lucas Piper, who's a local short-term rental host and owns a few himself. And we go over all about how you can go get a short-term rental license, and now is the exact time to do it. If you have any interest in doing it, it's really simple. You apply for it, you pay the fee, you prove you have insurance, you prove you are who you say you are, and in a few weeks you can get a short-term rental license. Before this lawsuit, before this is a multi-year lawsuit, before that, even if you lived in the property, it might take 6 to 9 months. It was taking a really long time. Now people are getting it done in as little as a few weeks, and once you have it, you're just paying the taxes and you're compliant. So I highly recommend that anybody interested in running a short-term rental in Austin, go do this. Don't skirt the laws. I think they're gonna figure out a way to enforce it better, and a way to also regulate short-term rentals. So if you have any interest at all in doing this, do it now. Get that short-term rental license while you can. You're probably gonna be grandfathered in the future, and you will really have a license to make a lot of money as a short-term rental host here in Austin. Again, if you're gonna do short-term rentals, talk to experienced short-term rental hosts like some of the agents on my team, and they will tell you how to make sure you put together a profitable and sustainable short-term rental that will do 2 to 3x what a normal rental will do.